Hidden cameras, encounters, and daring expeditions have finally lifted the veil from some of the most enigmatic mysteries. Let's have a look at what creatures were captured that even left the experts baffled.
Why you keep following me?
And skeptics at a loss for words.
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum.
A team of wildlife researchers shared a video from an old museum. It showed what looked like the remains of a monster from hundreds of years ago. The museum said it was a chupacabra, a legendary creature that scared people long ago. The creature's scary face showed why people feared it so much. Most of its body had worn away over time, but its hair was still visible. The museum kept it exactly as it was found, still in the mud. The Chupacabra remains became the museum's most popular attraction, leaving people fascinated by the mysterious being. Forest Spirit Encounter.
What do you want from me?
A man noticed a spirit following him every time he passed a forest. One night, he decided to investigate. Near the forest's edge, a creepy woman-like figure appeared, making weird noises. Its legs were bent, and its hair was messy. Shaking, the man tried to inquire what she wanted. As the spirit raised its head, the footage abruptly ended. Hopefully, the man remained unharmed, but for now, his fate remains unknown. This eerie encounter serves as a reminder that some mysteries are best left unsolved.
Why you keep following me?
Hybrid discovery. In the small town of Ratcliffe, Texas, a couple made an exciting catch. They found a weird animal-like creature and put it in a cage. The creature didn't like being trapped and kept trying to escape, acting all wild. It had no hair on its back and had big, scary claws. With a mouth full of sharp teeth, it was making angry, growling sounds. Looking a bit like a dog with no fur, the couple thought they might have caught a chupacabra, the monster. Later, scientists did some DNA testing and found out it wasn't a monster after all, but a cross between a coyote and a Mexican wolf. Roadside Mystery. In Brazil, a man driving to work one morning made a startling discovery. He spotted a body lying on the roadside and stopped his car to investigate. The lifeless body of the giant creature had sharp teeth, visible from its open mouth. Seemed like it had met with a tragic road accident during the night. People who saw this video had different ideas about what it could be. Some thought it was a chupacabra, a legendary blood-sucking beast. Others believed it could be some other wild beast. Midnight Roof Visitor.
Might actually get to capture something here.
A man roaming around his house spotted two glowing eyes behind some bushes. Bravely, he told the creature to leave.
All right, whatever you are, you need to leave. Stay out of this place.
It disappeared, but soon he heard movement on his roof. When he checked, he saw a creepy figure up there. As he tried to protect his house, the creature vanished, leaving only some bones behind. Just then, a UFO with bright lights appeared in the sky. This series of strange events left the man wondering if he'd seen an extraterrestrial being. His wild night became a story that no one in town would soon forget.
Oh,
Iranian Night Stalker. During a late-night drive, some friends in Iran encountered a wild creature that appeared out of the darkness. At first, they thought it might be a wild dog or wolf, but as it got closer, they realized it was something else entirely. The beast roamed in front of the car, staring at the people inside. When it realized it couldn't get them, it disappeared back into the darkness. Folks online thought it could be a real-life beast, or a creature hunting unsuspecting humans. Not wanting to investigate further, the group fled the scene. Livestock terror. In Ukraine, a strange-looking animal had been scaring local farmers by haunting their livestock. Fed up with the losses, the farmers decided to hunt down the beast they believed to be a chupacabra. When they finally caught it, wildlife experts came to study the creature, but even they were puzzled. They just revealed it looked like an African fox. But its teeth, neck, ears, and paws were unusually long. So far, the experts haven't been able to identify exactly what the creature is. The mystery of the beast continues to baffle both locals and scientists alike. Woodland Encounter. An adventurous explorer was walking through the woods when he felt a movement behind a tree. He stopped and silently focused his camera on the spot. Suddenly, a hairy beast appeared. Thick leaves were covering its face, making it hard to see clearly. The explorer didn't dare move the leaves or get any closer. From what little he could see, it looked almost like a Dogman, a creature from scary legends. Not wanting to risk a dangerous encounter, the explorer quietly left the area and added another mysterious creature to the list of unexplained woodland encounters. Pedestrian Scare. Could you believe we are living among cryptids? Well, we have proof. On April 16th, 2017, a security camera caught a creepy encounter. A guy was walking down the street when suddenly a hairy monster appeared, looking like a suburban werewolf. The creature had a human-like body, but its head was like a wolf's and even had a fluffy tail. Luckily for the pedestrian, the werewolf didn't notice him. The monster was too busy looking at the light from the security camera. When the werewolf finally looked back, the guy had already escaped. Fanged Mystery. In London, wildlife researchers caught an animal they thought was a werewolf. They started studying it closely, looking at all its features. When they checked its mouth, they found the creature had no back teeth, only sharp fangs. The researchers were sure they had found a real werewolf. But when they shared a video of their discovery, not everyone agreed. Some people thought it might be a dire wolf instead. Without more information from the researchers, the viewers were left unconvinced. Wild Visitor. One day, a villager had an unexpected visitor outside his house. A strange creature came to hunt his chickens, but it soon found itself surrounded by dogs with nowhere to run. The quick-thinking villager managed to capture it before it could escape. When he shared the video online, many thought it was a Chupacabra, the legendary animal blood-sucking beast. The video went viral, reaching wildlife experts. The California Department of Fish and Wildlife solved the mystery. They said it was actually a coyote with mange, a skin disease that makes animals lose fur and look sickly. The Gable Film. A black and white video from the 1970s became famous in 2007. A guy out with his family members spotted a hairy creature crawling on all fours. They claimed it was the Michigan Dogman, a monster from local legends. The video ended with the creature running towards them. At first, many people thought this was real proof of the Dogman, but later, the truth came out. The man who made the film told a TV show how he created the whole thing as a fun trick. He used special camera tricks and a costume to make his very own monster movie. Chupacabra Encounter. A Mexican farmer was working in his fields, and while checking his crops, he noticed an unusual animal nearby. At first, he thought it was a wild dog and went to move it away to protect his plants. As he got closer, the farmer realized this wasn't a dog at all. The creature had an odd appearance. He wondered if it could be the legendary Chupacabra looking for its prey to hunt. The mysterious beast was quietly roaming around. When it spotted the farmer, it quickly ran away and vanished. Mystery in Neighborhood.
It was weird.
It wasn't so clear.
A couple in a quiet town had a puzzling problem. Every morning, they found their trash cans knocked over. At first, they thought it was raccoons making a mess, but things got weirder when they set up a camera to catch the culprit. The video showed something odd moving in the dark. It wasn't clear, but it didn't look like a normal animal. People online had all sorts of ideas about what it could be. One night, they saw a creature with big ears wearing a flannel shirt, looking eerily like one of their neighbors. Now the couple thinks he might be a werewolf. However, they didn't dare bring it up to the neighbor.
It definitely wasn't a dog because it was wearing a flannel shirt.
I've never seen anything like that before, ever.
Dumpster creature. A man was taking a walk along the road when he saw an unusual animal-like creature digging in the trash. The creature had no hair, and its eyes seemed to glow in the dark. It almost looked like the mysterious Chupacabra from old stories. When it noticed the man watching, it got scared and backed away. Soon, the whole town was talking about it. The town officials tried to calm everyone down, saying it was probably just a sick raccoon that had lost its fur. But many people didn't believe this explanation. They thought there might be something more mysterious roaming their streets at night. A hunter's surprise. A hunter was out in the fields looking for animals. Suddenly, a strange black hairy creature appeared. It didn't look like any normal animal. The hunter thought it might be a sigbin. The weird animal looked like a mix of a goat, kangaroo, and dog. It slowly moved closer to the hunter. To protect himself, he threw a stone at it, and thankfully, the dark creature fled. Forest fright.
What the hell is that?
A man decided to go on a late-night adventure in the forest, but his fun trip turned scary. As he walked with his flashlight, he saw two red, glowing eyes in the dark. At first, he thought it was an owl, but this was no owl. It was a hairy, human-like creature with a strange face. It had claw-like hands and moved a leaf to get a better look at the man. Then, it pointed at him as if signaling him to get close. The scared man hid behind a tree. When he looked again, the creature had vanished. It was like something from a spooky story came to life. Beast in woods. A local was walking through the woods when he spotted a massive, dark, hairy creature, around 800 to 1,000 pounds, and 2 to 3 feet wide. Its face resembled a wolf's. The giant animal was trying to move a tree branch. Then it noticed the person watching. The shocked onlooker managed to capture a quick video before running away to safety. And news of the sighting spread quickly in the surrounding area. The woods suddenly seemed much more mysterious to everyone in town. Spooky forest encounter.
Hey.
A hiker was walking alone on a forest trail when he saw something strange. At first, he thought it was another person passing by. He tried to talk and zoomed in with his camera.
Hey.
But what he saw wasn't human at all. It was a dark, furry creature that looked like a person. Some people call this kind of creature a dogman. The hiker watched as it moved carefully, hiding behind trees, only to disappear. The hiker looked around but couldn't find the creature. Just as he was about to leave, he saw a creepy owl where the furry creature had been. It seemed like the creature had turned into an owl, a shape-shifting creature, or an illusion. I'll let you be the judge.
No.
Mysterious creature. A truck driver in Puerto Rico had a weird experience one day. As he was driving past some fields, he suddenly stopped. There was an unusual animal-like creature right there in front of him. It had very thin, long legs that looked too big for its body. When it saw the driver, it just stood still and stared with its big, dark eyes. This was perhaps a cryptid like Chupacabra. Feeling a bit scared, the driver decided to leave, taking the mystery with him as he drove away. CIA's Dogman hunt. A CIA agent ventured into a forest where people had reported seeing mysterious creatures like a dogman. He was on a mission to find out if the stories were true. As the agent searched, his body camera caught an incredible sight. It had dark, shaggy fur and looked like a mix between a man and a wolf. The creature ran quickly, sometimes on 2 legs like a person, and sometimes on all 4s like a wolf. Suddenly, the dogman came closer to the agent. At that moment, the video stopped, leaving everyone suspenseful of how the encounter ended. Farm's furry secret. In a quiet farm, a man noticed a creepy creature hiding beside a burrow. At first, he thought it might be any animal, but its size was unusually big. The creature was partly visible. It had black fur, big pointed ears, and a huge head. The man wondered if this burrow was where the creature lived and rested. Spooked by what he saw, the man quietly moved away. Later, he uploaded the video online. Many people who watched it claimed it was a Dogman, a legendary creature that's part human and part wolf. Autumn Forest Bigfoot. A hunter prepared for the upcoming season in a wooded area. He spotted movement in the distance, and a large creature suddenly dived into the bushes. As the hunter got closer, the creature emerged from tall grass and walked deeper into the forest. The hunter got a good look at what he thought was Bigfoot. He heard sounds like large branches breaking under heavy weight. Though scared, the hunter tried to chase the creature, but Bigfoot moved surprisingly fast, quickly vanishing into the forest. The hunter's video showed a large, hairy figure moving through autumn trees. While some people doubt the footage, others believe it's proof of the legendary Bigfoot. Chupacabra in daylight. A man from Picayune, Missouri, shared an unusual video on social media showing a thin, hairless creature with big ears and a tail, walking around in broad daylight. The animal was calmly looking at small birds and sniffing the ground like it was about to hunt. It kept looking at the camera, almost like it knew it was being filmed. Many people who saw the video thought it might be a chupacabra. Others wondered if it could be a mix between a deer and a dog. Whatever it was, the strange creature left everyone guessing about what really roams in the unexplored wilderness. Abandoned fields. An adventurous explorer decided to check out some abandoned fields at night. He set out to capture the eerie night, but his camera caught something shocking instead. The explorer's flashlight showed a scary, hairy creature sitting on the ground just next to him. When the creature tried to grab him, the explorer quickly moved away, but the night got even spookier. In front of him, another similar creature appeared. They both looked like dogmen. Just then, the explorer's video suddenly stopped. No one knows what happened next, or if the explorer made it out safely. It has remained a creepy mystery. Backyard beast. A man heard weird howling sounds coming from his backyard. Curious, he went outside to check. To his surprise, a scary beast was peeking over the wall, trying to get inside. When the man shone his light on the creature, it suddenly jumped into the yard. Frightened, the man ran back inside his house as fast as he could. In his hurry, the footage stopped. No one knows what happened next or what kind of creature it was. Werewolf Transformation. In a secret room, authorities kept a man rumored to be a werewolf. He was constantly monitored by CCTV. While sitting calmly, the man suddenly started screaming. In just 1 minute, an amazing change happened. Hair began to grow all over his body. Spikes appeared on his back. His face turned into that of a wolf. The man had turned into a real werewolf. The creature seemed annoyed by the camera and moved away from it. No one knows for sure what happened next to the werewolf man. Montana's mystery beast.
A strange animal shot and killed in the Montana wilderness.
A strange-looking creature was found lifeless in Montana. People around the world had wild ideas about what it could be. Some thought it was a werewolf. Others said it was a Bigfoot. All kinds of funky theories popped up. To calm everyone down, scientists did DNA tests. The results were shared on the news, and they were completely different from what people expected. It turned out the creature was just a gray wolf from the northern mountains of the US. But the people were sure it was a mysterious creature, not a wolf. Horned hiker haunter. Some hikers were camping at night when they got the shock of their lives. They felt movement just up a small mountain wall near their camp. When they looked up, they saw two glowing eyes staring at them. It was a dark, hairy, demon-like creature with two big horns. The creature kept staring at the hikers. They stayed calm and didn't panic, knowing that could make the creature angry. Suddenly, the scary beast disappeared. The hikers looked everywhere, but it was gone after just a brief appearance. Spooked by what they'd seen, the group decided to end their hike early. Backyard Night Visitor. In 2008, a man heard movement in his backyard and thought a thief had come. He went out with his flashlight, only to see a creepy face with glowing eyes and sharp teeth looking at him from the front wall. Scared, he ran away, thinking it might be a Dogman. Just then, he heard a sound like something jumping 20 feet over the wall. People who saw the video said it was an alligator, but alligators can't climb high walls. The strange creature left everyone wondering what could move so quickly and climb so high. Village Beast Hunt. Some villagers, tired of hearing about a beast in their forest, decided to find proof. One night, they went out with torches and cameras. They spotted a furry, black, human-like creature with glowing eyes in the dark. The creature, which looked like it had a dog's face and a human's body, tried to hide in tall grass when it saw the villagers. Suddenly, it ran deep into the forest. The villagers were excited. They'd finally gotten proof of the mysterious beast. Despite their evidence, officials remained skeptical. The villagers formed a watch group, determined to capture clearer footage of their forest's strange inhabitant. Forest Path Surprise. An explorer rode his dirt bike through the woods from early morning to late evening, his GoPro camera capturing the journey. As he ventured down narrow paths, he noticed a strange carcass, but didn't stop to investigate. At a three-way fork in the path, he paused to decide which way to go. Suddenly, he spotted a creepy, human-like figure with big, glowing eyes staring right at him. Without hesitation, the explorer sped away on his bike. The woods seemed much more mysterious now, full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. Tree-hiding giant. An adventure in the woods led to a scary encounter for one man. He spotted a giant, dark, hairy figure trying to hide behind a tree. Despite its massive size, the creature attempted to conceal itself. The beast peeked at the man from behind the tree, its eyes visible in the shadows. Quietly, the man backed away, leaving the scary mystery behind. Was it a Bigfoot or some other monstrous cryptid? For weeks after, the man found himself avoiding wooded areas, always feeling like creature might be watching from just out of sight. Villages escaped captive. Villagers finally caught a human-like creature that had been haunting them at night. They tied it up with ropes, but it wasn't quite human. Its creepy ears and unusual behavior set it apart. It didn't understand or respond to the villagers' words. Everyone guessed what it could be. Some said it was a djinn, but if so, why couldn't it escape? Others thought they'd caught a reptilian. Just then, their torches went out, and in the darkness, the mysterious man-like creature vanished. The village was never the same after that night. Some folks started locking their doors, while others formed nightly patrols. The creature was gone, but the mystery remained. Woodcutter's Tiny Terror. A woodcutter went into the forest for his usual work, but encountered something extraordinary. A dark, tiny figure, human-like in shape, peeked at him from a burrow. It seemed to give the woodcutter a scary look, as if warning him not to cut the tree. The creature looked like nothing the woodcutter had ever seen on Earth before. Could it be an extraterrestrial? The woodcutter left his work unfinished that day, too shaken to continue. From then on, the woodcutter treated the forest with new respect, always wondering if those tiny eyes were watching him from hidden burrows. Argentina's licking cryptid. A mysterious video appeared on social media showing a strange creature in the Guadalupe neighborhood of Reconquista City, Argentina. The beast sat on the ground, calmly licking its hands as if it were at home. The witness who uploaded the footage claimed it was a werewolf, but the creature's face wasn't visible. Some viewers wondered if it was just a prank, noting how casually the person recording reacted to such an odd sight. The video sparked heated debates online. Was it a clever hoax or proof of something unexplained? Tourists began flocking to Reconquista, hoping to catch a glimpse of the licking cryptid for themselves. Barnes Furry Visitor.
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum.
A normal trip to the barn turned into a bizarre experience for one man. He encountered a black, furry beast hiding there, staring right at him. Thinking it might be a spirit, the man tried to communicate, hoping to ease the tension. The creature pointed at him with long, sharp claws, as if trying to respond. The video cuts off abruptly, leaving viewers to wonder what happened next. Some places, even as familiar as an old barn, can hide unexpected and frightening secrets.
Ini nggak tisum guys, ini kita maju ya.
Skunk Ape sighting. On July 8, 2008, a researcher in South Florida caught an exciting glimpse of a mysterious creature. He filmed what he believed was a skunk ape in the Everglades. The blurry, grainy footage showed a dark, two-legged figure walking through tall grass. While not clear proof, the researcher claimed this was the fabled skunk ape. The video sparked debate among cryptozoology enthusiasts and skeptics alike. This tantalizing glimpse into the swampy wilderness left many wondering what other secrets the Everglades might be hiding. The search for the elusive skunk ape continues to this day. Nighttime visitor. A security camera caught a weird-looking creature similar to Chupacabra sneaking around in the parking area of a house at night. The creature was sniffing the ground as if looking for food. When it didn't find anything, it left the area. The house owner saw this on the camera and went outside with a flashlight to look. But by then, the strange animal was gone. The next day, news spread about a missing dog in town. The owner felt relieved, thinking the camera probably just caught the lost dog. Cemetery werewolf hunt. Two brave wildlife researchers went to a cemetery, ready to catch a werewolf that people said was living there. They managed to trap it inside a big cage, but the werewolf was wild and out of control. The creature kept fighting against the boys, trying to break free. In the end, the werewolf escaped from the cage. This scary encounter left people wondering if werewolves really exist in their town. The researchers' bravery in trying to catch the creature became a local legend, with many people retelling the story of the cemetery werewolf. Rhodes' hairy surprise. An explorer was heading home from a forest when he saw a dark creature on the road. Completely covered in hair, it was sitting with its head bent down, as if tired from wandering around. The explorer couldn't tell what kind of animal it was, because he only saw its back. He thought it might be a werewolf or a dogman. Whatever it was, it made his trip much more exciting. This unexpected encounter left the explorer with a thrilling story to tell. Monster in the fields. A farmer spotted a massive creature unlike any seen before in his fields. It had a long, muscular body, strong limbs, and a tail almost as long as its body. The beast moved slowly and calmly, heading towards the nearby forest. The farmer called it a mystery monster, wondering if it could be a Komodo dragon, far from its usual habitat. News of the sighting spread quickly through the farming community. Local wildlife experts were baffled by the description. The farmers' fields became a hotspot for amateur cryptozoologists, all hoping to catch a glimpse of the unusual creature. Bigfoot or Dog Man. This grainy footage uploaded to the internet shows a man capturing a creature that looked almost like Bigfoot. or a Dogman. The poor video quality made it hard to identify exactly what it was. As the camera turned towards a boy cycling nearby, the creature vanished. The brevity of the sighting and the unclear footage left viewers debating what they'd seen. Whether a hoax or a genuine sighting, it added another chapter to the ongoing mystery of elusive creatures in our forests. Now it's time for today's open discussion. After hearing bizarre noises from his farm, a cattle owner decided to check and found all his cattle had gone berserk, and one of the goats hiding under a shed had a dark, shadow-like creature around its neck. Scared for his animals, the guy went in and checked what it was. But before he could get a clear glimpse of the dark shadow, it ran away into the river nearby, never to be seen again. Locals thought the cattle was struck by a chupacabra, while others suggested it could be some mysterious entity looking to feed on some flesh. However, its true identity has remained a mystery. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.